Hello, welcome to POSTCAST. David Locke along with Ron Boone after the Jazz fall to the Blazers. Final score 96-86. Really wasn't that close, probably not that important. What are the takeaways tonight, Ron? I guess the first is Jeremy Evans got extended minutes against an all-star power forward. And it was, I think, a really worthwhile time after the good performance Jeremy had the other day to give him that opportunity. But what did we learn in that regard?
I don't think we take away a lot from this basketball game. I think there was a lot of things that went wrong for the Jazz tonight, and a few things that they need to work on for the next basketball game. The key here is for Coach Corbin is to try to get the players to do what and execute their offense and do the things that they've been working on during training camp. I thought tonight they got in a scramble on the offensive end of the floor quite a bit, maybe a little bit too much. And then on the defensive end of the floor, something the Jazz definitely want to improve on. They did not handle the pick and roll there with Aldridge and Lillard.
Portland shot over 50% for much of the night, so defense will obviously be a focus. I thought on the positive end, the offensive execution the ball wasn't going in the hoop, but the execution seemed sharper than we've seen in the past.
Yeah, and you can tell by the number of good shots that they were getting that just wasn't falling, and they did have some pretty good shots. But I think the Jazz will just continue to work on everything that they've been working on in training camp. Just continue to pound and work to the point where they just continue to execute everything that they've been trying to do, just over and over and over, to get to the point where you're reacting and not thinking about what you have to do out there on the floor. And once they do that, once they make their cuts and everything, and guys get a chance to get those minutes, you kind of get into the flow of things. And right now, you just don't see it.
Trey Burke, Damian Lillard went head-to-head, and the scorebook looks pretty one-sided. 23 points for Lillard, 5 assists. Trey goes 7 of points, 5 assists. The one thing I liked on Trey tonight, he starts tonight, I think he missed his first 6, maybe his first 5, and then he came back and hit a few shots. He seemed to play through his entire game more than kind of shutting down when things went wrong.
You kind of like that. I mean, he didn't back down and think that he was overmatched by Damian, but you can see the difference in Damian last year and Burks this year, and how polished and 4 years of school and
I mean, he's 3 years older than he is, plus an NBA year, so he's actually
absolutely
4 years older.
Yeah. So I hopefully he can just continue to learn and watch players like Damian and pick up on things and become a good player here for the Jazz.
Gordon Hayward, 20 points on 11 shot attempts tonight. This is in 26 minutes, and in the third quarter he scores 10 points, I think it was, maybe 8 points. 8 points all at the free throw line. Pretty aggressive play.
Well, he wasn't knocking down any shots, probably wasn't getting the shots that he needed to get there, but he did end up going to the free throw line quite a bit.
You should. Wow, Ron. They were waiting for us. We could have stopped POSTCAST.
Absolutely,
for that.
Yeah.
Wow. You need to go say hi to someone?
No.
I don't know who that. I thought I was waiting for Antonio Harvey, and then I found out they're waiting for you.
I don't know him. I don't.
Wow. That was the highlight of the night.
Boise, Idaho.
That should end POSTCAST. We'll just leave it at that point. We can't focus anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the camera doesn't go both ways.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go head down to the locker room, see what any of the guys are saying, see what the reactions are. That wraps up a shortened and an interrupted POSTCAST by us tonight. We'll be back at see the Jazz and the Clippers tomorrow.